Hello, Bob.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, Bob is up.
I think your tirade is totally out of line, and I'll tell you why.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I think that, you call up and say you want to come on the show. We don't have 15 minutes for you. That's true. Sometimes we don't want to have you on the show. That is true. I space these things out. Now, when you say fuck Gary, you're really saying fuck Howard. Let's be honest. This isn't Gary. I'm in on those decisions, too. So it's really fuck Howard. And Bob, I think I can't name a comedian. I can't think of one that we give a plug to every day because we just like the guy. I can't think of a comedian how many comedians would want an hour to do the Miserable Men show and have a presence on this show. And as far as you doing other shows, when have I ever stopped you from doing Kid Chris almost every day? When have I ever told you not to do Albany? I'm a big promoter of your career.
No, I know that.
This tirade of yours is so out of line. It just shows me you're pissing on anything that we do for you.
I'm not.
I don't know that. Gary will call me up and go, "Hey, Bob's a good guy. We can't have him in all the time, but you mind giving him a plug for the?" I go, give it to Bob. I go, of course, Bob's part of our family. And I don't know, man. I just don't do that for anybody. And I'll tell you what, I know Mel Karmazin doesn't like giving anybody a plug for free. Go fuck him. He's got a comedy club. Let him buy advertising.
No, I know. We usually do buy advertising.
No, but I'm saying you don't even need to. We sit there and acknowledge who you are to us, and we acknowledge your accomplishments. I don't know where this came from.
No, I just needed to get in that week.
Well, you needed to get in.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
It's not a big deal to you, but this show is a big deal to us, and we have a balance, and we know what we want to do. And we're always cognizant of the fact that if you ask for something, we go, hey, you know what? If we can't plug the show with Bob's appearance, let Sal and Richard mention it, or let Fred mention it. And Fred, those plugs air throughout the day. Every day doing a great show is a big deal to me, and there is a balance.
And you understand that great consideration is given to any request you make.
I don't think after that tirade I should do anything for you. I really don't.
I mean, if that's the way you feel, that's fine.
No, I don't know. I mean, you're saying basically fuck Howard when you say fuck Gary.
No, I don't. I'm not saying that.
I don't see me being a bad guy to you.
No, it's just that I was pissed off. I couldn't get in it. I thought that last time I was on was pretty.
You were on our air. Howard 101 is me. I gave you an hour to do whatever the fuck you wanted. Go on and be funny, and people go, fuck that Bob Levy's funny. I'm going to go watch his show. No. You're going to sit and bitch about, you're going to say fuck Howard, basically, for an hour. That's your show. Fuck Howard show. Well, let's call it the fuck Howard show.
It was like 10 minutes. I just got it off my chest.
Well, good. Well, good.
Do you think that was the best place to do it?
Yeah. Well, why don't you just take the rest of my channels and say fuck Howard?
I don't say that.
Well, you say fuck Gary. That's right.
No, because it was.
You don't think Gary comes to me? I go, okay. All right. Listen, we when we do a roast, so call Bob. I thought hosting the roast was a good thing.
No,
I think plugging your shows is a good thing. I'm happy you got a comedy club. And when do I ever fucking say, don't go on the Kid Chris show? You went on there every day. I never said you don't go on there. Chris is a friend of mine. You go on a show in Albany. Those guys are Bob Wolf. I don't know this guy from Oldwell. He's not a friend of mine, but the guys tell me you go on there all the time. I don't care. How do I stop you? But go on 100 fucking times. I don't care. It's okay with me. You got to make a living. I get that.
Okay.
I don't sit there and bust your balls.
No, I'm not saying.
I've been nothing but a friend to you. I've been nothing but a friend.
I know you have, and I've been there for you.
Fuck Gary, these fucking guys, Ass Napkin, Ed. You got a lot of shit on your mind. You remind me of a spoiled kid who got too much.
Too soon.
You don't appreciate what we do for you.
No,
at all.
I do.
No, you don't.
I definitely do.
You say you've been there for me, and I haven't been there for you. I disagree.
He does appreciate it, but
it didn't come out in the tirade.
No, but people lose their shit. I think that
this is out of line. I'm sorry.
I think that the Miserable Men show is very funny. It's been great.
Right. And it's a vehicle for Bob to go on for a solid hour. He can plug whatever the fuck he wants. There's nobody here giving him any rules whatsoever.
But he gets to sit in for Pharrell a lot of times, too. That's 4 hours.
He's
No,
all
all
over these channels. I
right.
mean, who the hell else do we give access to, come to think of it, beside Bob Levy? Who is he? What is he, Chris Rock all of a sudden? He could walk in on any show? No. He's the guy. I don't give that access to anybody. You know how many fucking comedians would love that?
He's not Bob Hope.
Nick DiPaolo would love that. Nick's a talented guy. Do I give that to Nick? No. And Nick does this show. Nick's a funny guy.
Jim Florentine doesn't even get that.
But he fucks you.
Yeah, I don't get to do that.
Yeah. Bob never got to fuck you. I agree with that.
None of them.
Right. Johnny Fratto, you're on the air.
Well, you know what? I think you're being a little hard on him, but I do think that he should have said "fuck Gary."
Of course not. He's one of my guys.
He can't say that. Yeah, no, there's no way he could say
And
that.
saying fuck Gary means fuck Howard. I know what
Right.
that
It's
means.
get mad at
No,
Gary
it
because you
doesn't.
can't get mad at Howard.
Yeah.
But I don't think he means that. I really don't.
No.
Sure he does.
Bob,
What does he mean? What does he mean when he says fuck Gary?
I mean, I think when people get mad, they say shit they don't mean, and I'm hoping and
he
I'm
shouldn't be
thinking
so
that's
mad.
the case.
He's mad. Be mad
He's
at us.
mad.
Be mad at Jay Leno and David Letterman. I don't see them having you on or giving you an hour on the radio.
Now, those guys you
I
could really
haven't tried
take off
to.
on.
You're busy pissing on us. I mean, the guys who are giving
I'm
you
not
something.
pissing on-
Why are you not pissing on? Why don't you get on that show, Angry Man Show, and whatever it is,
Miserable
Man Show, and fucking scream about Jay Leno and David Letterman not having you on, and Jimmy Kimmel, and fucking every other fucking television show in the country. Why are you not screaming about that? Oh, I know. You stayed off Letterman out of loyalty to me. Okay, you're loyal. You want to be fucking loyal. Oh, I forgot. You can go on Letterman now. It's okay.
I do a dirty act, and that's what I do.
You do a dirty act, and that's what you do.
Yeah, so how am I going to be on Letterman or anything like that?
Oh, so he gets a bye.
Oh, so he's a good guy. So it's not fuck Dave Letterman, it's fuck
your
Howard
fault,
Stern.
not his fault.
Sorry.
You know, I'm the bad guy then. You know,
Well, you are a bad guy. You're not nice. You're not a nice
I am
man.
not. I think I'm very nice.
Well, not nice
Howard-
to me. Yeah,
Howard, that's nice. Listen, Howard, I think you got something contagious going on here.
What?
I think he is nice. Let me tell you what not nice is, okay? Not nice. I have the perfect example. Eric the Midget wanted to come up here for fucking WWE and to go to the Jimmy Kimmel show.
right.
We fly him up here. We get him here. We put money in his bank account. He comes. He has a great time. He gets home, and he sends me a very formal bill.
A bill?
A bill.
For what?
Well, that's funny at least.
Wait, hear how much? I added up what he gave, what we gave him, and what he wanted, and it would have come out to, for the 1 day, 2 days, $3,300. When I asked for the itemized breakdown, well, by the time he got done, he owed me $200. He said there was a problem with the math.
Yeah. Well,
Now,
you see, this is
that's
a problem. When you do something nice for people.
And they
Yeah,
send
do
you a
not nice.
bill.
Right. I mean, I don't see anyone in show business doing anything nice for Bob Levy except me. I can't think of one.
You know, this is like the Jackie Martling syndrome.
It is.
You know what?
Oh, come
I'm
on.
going to take the hit for Bob here because I think I probably said, he should say whatever he wants to say on the show last
Yeah, you
night.
gave him bad advice, Art.
Right.
You
This
gave
is
him
what
bad
I said
advice.
to you earlier.
I mean, but it's not,
Yeah.
and it's not his fault.
This is a guy who sits and tells you, Howard ain't doing anything for me. All the shit I fucking do for them. I'm like,
didn't
what
say
are you
that.
doing for me?
I
You know?
didn't know he was gonna
Somehow
say-
my career will be okay.
I didn't know he was going to say
did not.
"fuck Gary."
Yeah,
that I didn't
right.
know, but
I
I,
mean,
think
what is that?
I think Bob is caught in the middle here, and
Caught
Bob
in the
is
middle.
caught in the middle.
Bob's the whole source of the problem. How's he caught in the middle?
I think I'm the source of the problem here.
No, you're not.
I don't think you should take the show away from him because I think you're right. I should have given him better advice. I should have.
Yeah, you fell right into it with
If
him.
you had any good advice, you
No,
would
I
have
know what you
given
mean.
to
You're
him.
in a weird position.
He's a
He
friend
calls
of
you, so you're
mine
going to
who-
go, yeah, Bob, I agree with you. But you know what? I got to be a friend to Bob. I'm going to give him the best lesson of his life.
Right.
Because this is going to help him in his career.
Sometimes you got to tell a friend something they don't want to hear.
Yeah, sometimes, if you had called me, I would have said to you the following: Bob, are you fucking insane? I mean, how much fucking coke are you on right now?
I stopped doing it.
Maybe
Good.
you should go back because you were thinking better.
Well, that is good. You should stop doing coke.
I mean,
That's good advice. I get.
I mean, I would say, Bob, let's weigh out in show business who's been nice to you and who hasn't. Let's see. Howard's been nice to you. Who else? No one.
Oh, come on.
I mean, honestly.
How
Gee, Bob,
long is that list?
I mean-
Jackie was nice to him. He said in the early.
Oh, Jackie.
No, people are nice to me. I mean, come on.
All right.
So
Well, then you should go
have
talk
helped
to
me a lot.
them.
Then why do you need so many plugs on this show? You got shows.
That's it. I mean, I'm the only guy I
was
can
just
think of.
trying to
Name
get in
another
it
guy,
one day.
Bob.
I thought, what?
Bob, name another guy who gives you a daily plug on the show. Name.
I know.
I want to hear what radio station is rolling out the red carpet for you.
No, I know, but that was the deal we made out for the plugs at the beginning.
A deal? I got no deal.
With-
I
no,
do
with
this because
the-
I
with
like
the
you.
roast. With the roast.
But we haven't had a roast.
We haven't had a roast. So deal over. Okay. Now I'm going to stick to the letter of the deal.
Okay.
Bob, you're talking yourself out of more crap.
Yeah, you don't have to
It's a
leave
deal.
it. You don't have to leave it at this, though, Bob. I mean, you know.
I'm not leaving.
What
it.
deal did you
I-
have with him,
I
Gary?
got two-
He asked me if
2
we
hours
would
sleep.
do that for him, and I said we would, but I don't know that that's a deal.
Yeah, a deal.
In other words,
Yeah, that's a handshake.
right. In other words, I said to you, you said, "Hey, would you help me out doing this?" And I said, "Yes." But what is that a deal, Bob? Like, am I now
Obligated?
obligated to you because we helped
Well,
you out?
you better stop that shit right away. Then I don't want to be in any.
But Bob,
deals.
what kind of deal was that? Like, what are you giving me in return for me doing that for you?
No. It's
Nothing.
For the roast thing, they said make up a payment.
The roast was 100
so-
years ago.
The other thing is, but we have done that. But if you wanted to put it in financial terms, we probably paid you 20 times over. We've done 3 roasts, and we've given you these plugs for almost since the day we got here.
Because we liked you. Had nothing to do with your roasts. I could put together a roast.
You said, "Hey, I'm not getting paid for the roast. Can I get some plugs?" And I said, "Okay, we'll help you out." But I don't know that that's a deal.
By the way, what is this great story you're saving for my show? I want to hear it
You wanted
now.
to bring on, yeah.
Yeah, let me hear you. Let me hear the story you're saving that I'm missing out.
I'm dying to hear this 15 minutes.
Yeah, let's hear this fucking thing.
No, I don't want to. I wasn't bringing it up because.
Well, what is this story you're going to tell? Let's hear.
This is the story everybody wants.
Yeah, you're saving it. You won't do it on Miserable Men. You won't go to any other shows. You won't do it on Letterman and Leno. What is this great story?
Hey, Howard, if he apologizes to Gary in a sincere way, this is a first offense. I don't think you got to be so.
Second offense, by the way.
Johnny,
Oh, really?
if this
What was
was
the
your
first?
Johnny, if this was your father, a man who ran the mob,
Yeah.
How many offenses?
how many offenses does he allow a guy before he gives forgiveness?
My father would have held him underwater for a long time. It's only one with my father. My father was very funny about offenses.
But he would have let him up, right? Eventually, or no?
He would have let him up just as, telling me he was wrong. And
If
then he would
if
put him
your
back.
father had someone in his crew said "fuck," what was your dad's name? Was it Johnny?
Louis.
Louis. If someone went and said "fuck Louis,"
Yeah, what do you get for that?
what is
Well, let me
what-
tell you
what-
about a guy, and this is going to touch home to you, Bob, by the way. There was a guy
great.
who did say fuck Louis, and his name was Al Rosenberg. And they found them all shut up.
Wow.
So it's a different Al than
It's a different Al Rosenberg, right?
I hope so, unless he's the living dead.
Howard,
It was Al Rosenberg.
And so that was just for saying fuck Louis.
So he said "fuck
No,
Louis,"
fuck.
and that was it. The guy never
That
saw the
was
light.
it,
Yeah, fuck Louis. You don't say that to Louis.
Oh, he didn't say that to Louis.
No.
I think what Johnny's saying is, what if Bob were to apologize in the right way at this point? On
In
the
a
air?
proper, in a very nice way. So
Well,
we
the
can get back-
proposal is on the table for him to wash Gary's feet
Well-
and kiss them.
Well, that's crazy.
Bob, I'm willing to forget this. Okay, Johnny, I'm going to be magnanimous. I'm not going to be like Louis and fucking kill this guy.
Oh, I like it.
All right, I'm going to do something. Bob, I'm going to book you on the show
The story
tomorrow.
has to be good. The story's got to
No, fuck the story. Here's the story. I'm writing the story. Bob,
be. Yes.
I would like to have you on my show tomorrow for 15 minutes. And within that 15 minutes, you come in here, you remove Gary's shoes and socks, and you bathe his feet in a tub of water.
You worship his feet.
And then you kiss his feet and say, "I am sorry."
I won't do that.
You won't do
Oh,
it.
okay.
Thank God you're a fucking man, at least.
That's
least you got some.
Does say a lot about him.
Thank God you turned that down.
how about a toenail cupcake?
How is Tabitha still alive? By
I
the
don't
way,
know,
from-
Bob. I got to be honest with you. I'm a little bit hurt here. I really am. I really truly
didn't
am.
mean to hurt you.
Yeah, I think you're a little out of line.
No, yeah, of course I'm a little out of line. You know what I mean?
But you know, Tim did warn you last night, right, Bob? Didn't Tim try to stop you?
Yeah, he told me to hold on, but I just was like,
you know what it is, Gary? Gary, you got to understand what a sap I am. I'm too nice a guy. This is what it all comes from. I'm giving Bob all this and that, what I consider to be some really big access to my channels, to my audience. I mean, I put him on for an hour. I give him huge access. And what happens is when you're a nice guy,
you get stepped on.
You do. It's like I'm a little bit too loose about people fucking criticizing me and this and that and the whole thing. And my operation, you know, I let things fly because it's interesting. But nobody really respects me, my accomplishments, and what it was to put together these channels.
I hope that's
Bob thinks I'm a piece of dog
well,
shit.
yeah.
No,
No, it's okay, Bob.
Nobody respects you.
Yeah, you think I'm a piece of dog shit that can be stepped on.
No fucking way.
Nah, it's okay.
No,
I see what's going on here.
No way.
I mean, I'm just giving too much to you, and I'm
maybe
getting very
Bob
little.
doesn't respect you. Other people do.
Maybe. What does it sound?
Well, Howard, if it means anything to you, I'm on the road with Bob a lot, and I know you're hurt and Bob's hurt.
Bob's hurt.
What is Bob hurt?
What's Bob hurt about?
All Bob does is, I'm telling you, he's infatuated with the show. He's committed to the show. And I think the issue here is that it's not really a fuck you, like Artie said.
I don't need him to be committed to this show.
Look, he's
But
giving you money out of his own pocket.
Yeah,
well, he has at certain times. But the thing is that
What's that all about?
But why is he giving you money out of his own pocket? I
Well,
thought you guys
sometime-
do shows together
We
and
do.
you perform, and because you're on his shows, it helps his profile.
Yeah, we know. We all work for as a team. I understand that, but the
What is
problem
this?
with
He's
Bob,
not giving you
what I'm-
anything. He's
You know
doing it
what?
because it helps him.
What I'm trying to make.
If you didn't help Bob Levy wouldn't be with you.
But you know what? I'll explain what he's talking about. First of all,
What are you
there's no
talking
reason
about?
you should have to care about what happens on the road. That's a separate issue. But
Yeah, I don't
Wait,
know.
but hold on.
Suddenly Bob's doing
Artie,
you a favor
Artie.
because he
Sal
takes these
said-
guys.
Artie, can I say one thing first, please, Artie?
Okay.
The thing
He's
is,
sounding a little Fredo to me.
the issue with Bob is this.
Oh, fucking traitors.
You know, when you get hurt, you say things out of jest. When
Fredo,
you get
broke my heart.
when you get hurt, you say things out of
Yeah,
jest.
Artie made that
when
point.
when I'm on the road with Bob,
Johnny, do you believe this shit?
I'm telling you, you got to mute me.
The
Traitors.
around you.
I mean, I feel like I'm going to get that shiv in my
you said,
mouth.
Howard, that you felt like a piece of dog shit. And I want to let you know, please don't feel that way because.
Oh, I shouldn't feel that way.
Well,
okay, thanks, Sal. Now I feel better.
No, because behind the scenes, you want to know what people are talking about.
I don't want to know.
You don't? Because
no,
he
I
is-
want to know what they're saying on the air.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. But
That's
I
what
want
everybody heard.
But I think Bob's.
Nobody heard Bob backstage.
Right,
They heard him on the air. They
you
heard,
and
"Fuck
Richard
Gary."
heard him. You and Richard heard him.
Fuck Gary, fuck everyone. We don't do anything for him.
Well, when
I beg to differ. It should have been, you know what? I just want to come on these airwaves saying thank Howard Stern.
Right.
There wasn't a radio station in this
He's
fucking
never done
universe
that.
We do that.
that's ever
We do that
fucking,
all the time. I do that.
helped me out. There isn't a person who's helped me out except for Howard.
And Sal,
I
you're
say that
sucking up
all
to
the
Mo
time.
Green.
Yeah,
No, I'm
and
not
all
so-
his so-called. And
No,
all
wait a
his
minute.
so-called.
Robin,
and
you
all the-
son of a bitch.
and all of Bob's-
Vegas and talk to Mo Green like that.
And all of Bob's so-called friends who help him ain't helping him for shit. None of them give him an hour on the radio. None of them give him a free plug every day. And I don't know what the
thank you
fuck
on
planet
the
this
air
guy
all the
thinks he's
time.
getting that on.
What?
Why don't you pull the tapes of us thanking you? I thank you all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Well, nobody tells us that.
Nobody heard that. Nobody told me about that.
Of course, nobody's going to say that.
All right, Johnny, what do I do here? I'll leave it up to you.
I think this is what you got to do. You got the guy around for a long fucking time. Everybody seems to like the guy. This is one.
I don't like him.
I'm saying it's one incident.
Okay, so that's one thing against one vote.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
It ain't 20 incidents. It's one incident, but I do think he's got to apologize to Gary in a totally right way.
All right, that's fair enough. Bob, I think you owe Gary an apology.
Well, I'm sorry if I hurt his feelings.
No. That ain't an apology.
Hey,
Shit.
good enough, Bob. You got to tell Gary you're really sorry, genuinely sorry from your heart.
Well, where is he?
I'm right here, Bob.
Five people are talking.
Bob, I'm right here.
You could sing.
Gary, I'm sorry if I said something that, hurt your feelings or thought, that I don't really like you. It's just that I was angry at the time, and I was pissed off, and I just went off.
Johnny, do you feel that's a proper apology?
I got to be honest with you. It didn't feel. I didn't feel the soul. In
Not a dry eye in the house.
Yeah, I'll tell you why I don't like the apology. If you feel I said something wrong, I apologize.
Right. It's almost like I didn't say anything wrong, but if you feel it.
It's your fault. Yeah, you gotta...
I'm sorry for what I said then, but I just.
But see, don't say but.
But what's the but? I want to hear the but.
I always say but. I haven't slept. I mean, I'm fucking. I drove home. I got home at 4 a.m.
Why would you get home at 4 a.m?
The show ended at 12.
At 4 hours to get home.
4 hours? Where do you live? In Guam?
I live near Philadelphia.
He lives in Amsterdam.
You got to get a plane.
You need a chopper.
I got home probably about 3, I think.
All right.
I'm just exhausted.
Yeah. Johnny?
One more time, Bobby. I think you got to give Gary a nice. I'm sorry thing.
Okay, let's see. Look, if it upsets you, I'm sorry.
You're qualifying the apology.
Okay, how many? Okay, listen.
I think Bob's only apologizing because he wants a relationship with the show. He still thinks Gary's an asshole.
Right.
Listen to me.
And he thinks I'm an asshole.
And he wants his 15 minutes.
You're not fucking listening. Please listen to me.
All right.
I'm saying, you know how I feel about you fucking guys. And what's the matter? I can't lose my mind every once in a while. I'm the only one that, can't do that.
See, again, you're taking away from the sincerity factor.
Johnny, what do you think of this latest apology?
I didn't apologize yet.
Johnny, what do you...
Apology should be like this here, Bob. Let me tell you
something.
Yeah,
Johnny,
learn something.
Johnny has seen many apologies to his father, and here's how a guy apologizes so he doesn't cut off his.
Maybe to make it
Doesn't get
sincere.
holes all
To make it
over.
sincere, we should put a gun to Bob's head.
Yeah, go ahead, Johnny. Show him how to apologize.
I can do that. This question: does anybody have a gun over there? Because it is a lot more effective if a gun is involved.
I do, but it's illegal. I can't bring it
Somebody
out.
hold up their finger like it's a gun, so I can get the full effect.
All right, we're doing that. Go ahead, Johnny. Show us how you do it.
You should be saying, excuse me, Gary. I'm so sorry about those words I used on you. I really didn't mean any of those words. I was just upset. Maybe it was the pill I took that made me act that way. Something like that.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I think with the same sincerity that you seem to say "fuck Gary," you gotta apologize.
Bob,
And
I think you got to say something here to say and to have everyone save face so we can get back to having a relationship with you again.
And Bob, within your apology,
Because Bob, I don't give a fuck what them callers say. You need Bob.
Bob, within your apology,
Part of the show.
within your apology, like Howard said earlier, fuck Gary was really fuck Howard. So when you're apologizing, even though you're apologizing to me, keep that in mind.
No, it's just the words that I say fuck people. That's how I talk.
No,
Well, you better learn how to apologize that same way.
the audience doesn't know that.
No, look, Howard.
You're making me look bad. Bob, you made me look bad last night. What are you going to
You're
tell?
on the airways. You're on Howard 100.
So should Bubba the Love Sponge go on and say fuck Howard? Should Pharrell? Should the news department? Should Tim Sabian? Should Sirius all get on the air and say fuck Howard? Come on, man. What is this?
I was just pissed off at Gary. You know what I mean?
Are you still pissed?
No, I'm in a coma right now. I'm not fucking pissed.
See, here's the problem. This is the issue I had because they were just talking to me from the news. If Howard didn't bring this up and Bob and I were having this conversation off the air right now, it'd be a whole different way.
Right.
In what way? What would he be?
He wouldn't be showing
yelling.
me any respect. He'd be yelling at me, telling me I'm a piece of shit. He'd be, you know what? Fuck you,
I
Gary.
wouldn't. I've never said that.
No, you get mad. You get angry, and you don't understand.
And that's the thing. And you're sitting and giving this guy a plug every day? Come on. What are we doing? This is nuts.
I mean, Bob, I'll be upfront with you. The reason I emailed you back that was because I knew if we spoke, it was going to turn into a thing because you're hard to talk to when you don't get what you want.
Yeah, I mean, you can't have a relationship. Bob, we can't have a relationship with you if we're not allowed to say no. I mean, come on.
I'm not hard to talk to and use no.
No, you're hard to talk to if you don't get what you want.
That's not true. I got mad one fucking time, please. You know what I mean?
All right, well,
One-
I tell you what, why don't you go back to sleep and...
Think about it.
Why don't you go think about it?
No, I said I was sorry for saying it. I mean, I was pissed off. Sometimes you say things you don't want to say. But I was angry. I wasn't going to, I didn't mean to say, fuck Gary. I was mad at the situation.
All right.
That's it?
That's it.
He's not going to do it no more.
We're not going to hear from you anymore, right, about any of this?
No, I'm not
Over, right?
What should I
Yeah.
do if I hear another outburst like this?
Oh,
Then,
then it's got to be gone.
then
Gone.
throw me away to nowhere land, then whatever.
All right.
You know, I'm not like that. You know me for how fucking long. You know, I'm not allowed to get angry. You know what I mean? I just fucking was very angry.
Still haven't said the words "I was wrong" yet. That's the whole thing. You keep blaming it on.
I
the fact
did.
that- But you keep saying
did.
I was angry. Can I get angry? But it's not sincere. Do you think what you did last night was wrong?
Yeah.
Yes. But it was me being angry.
Again, you keep it's but. Hey guys, I was wrong. I'm sorry.
I did say it. I did say that. But what do you want me to do?
So you're saying this could happen again?
No, I don't think so.
See, if he had a gun to his head, he'd be like this. This is never going to happen again.
Right.
Please, please. What you guys do for me is incredible. No, I never got a thank you fucking ever from this guy.
You never got a thank you from
No,
me ever?
no, I never have, really. No.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No.
Every show I thank you on the air.
Nah. You didn't thank me.
You didn't call him personally.
Well, give me his number.
No,
I'm not doing
giving you that.
I mean, we thank you every night for the show, every time we do the show.
All right. All right, anyway, we got to move on.
Get off the phone, Bob. Tell Gary you're sorry in a real nice way, so you don't hang up and he's still a jag off. Just be nice and say it nice.
I am being nice. I said I'm sorry for saying fuck you. I should have never done that.
Do you feel what you said was wrong?
Yeah. I mean, I was angry fucking, and I get like an idiot.
Do you
That's how I
understand
am.
now sometimes we have to say no?
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
that's going to
cool
be
with
all
me.
right the next time it happens.
Cool with me.
Why was what you said is wrong? I don't understand why.
Because I just went at him without thinking. I went to attack. I went into attack mode.
But you don't do that with Gary.
I never did before. I never.
Not to
attacked.
somebody who's good to you.
Yeah.
Gary
Oh.
hates me. I've never done that to him.
I hate you.
Gary hates you.
Gary hates me. I can tell.
Yeah, he doesn't have you on the
I
show.
know
either.
when there's fucking hate.
All right. All right, Bob.
Another
Thank
can of
you.
worms.
Thank you for calling in. I appreciate it. Johnny, thank you as well.